Glad to have you along from BxG Stadium in Salt Lake City. Your college football Saturday continues with a great showdown here on EA Sports. It's the Washington Huskies and the Utah Utes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
BxG Stadium is nestled at the bottom of the Wasatch Mountains. This is a gorgeous college football season, but it has also seen a lot of great sports history. Home to the opening ceremonies for the 2002 Winter Olympics, it will host opening ceremonies again in 2034. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Utes ready to kick it away first. Bounces through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Start on the ground with Washington. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
Nowhere to go.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. They'll send the back in motion. 2nd down, gonna throw it. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's not afraid to go deep. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. They'll run it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Changing the routes with his receivers. Jackson will throw. Caught. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. The Utes are in the hurry-up. Quarterback run is part of their game plan. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Boy, if they don't convert this 4th down, there will be questions to be answered. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
They'll start on the ground with Washington. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. That defender reacted immediately when he saw the play and just set his hair on fire for the ball carrier.
And you got to see those plays. Those plays are very fast. It happens quick. There's no fake to a toss. It's pitching down the outside, trying to get to the wide side of the field. Great job by the defense. You got to set those edges by the defensive end. And
he's taking the shot. A full dive to haul that one in. They've got him wobbling after that big play now to pay it off on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Tough run here. It's Washington.
Nice first down defense. Great job being physical, understanding the chances of run or high. They come up, they get the back on the ground, forcing a 2nd down and long situation.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Back to pass on 2nd down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss.
All right, this quarterback is going to have to start playing with a clock going off in his head. He knows he cannot hold on to the football too long with players like that getting after him.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. It is good. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He's got great speed. He'll go out of bounds at the 39. Good return, and the offense could certainly do a lot worse than this for starting field position. Opening play of the drive from the 39. Hits the hole. It's Brady. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. And the Utes want to move quickly.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. Tackle behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. Jackson gonna throw it. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And had they not picked up that first down, it would have been decision time for the head coach, right? You're kind of in no man's land on the fridge. Are you trying a long field goal? Are you going for it on 4th down? But because of the execution there and the nice throw, let's keep this drive going. Let's see if we can get 6.
The Utes are rolling down the field. Gonna run it. It's Brake. Turning it on. He's got enough. And he's tackled, stopped at the 14. They'll move the chains. They've got a first down in the red zone.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a first down, I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
We've reached the break. It's Washington holding the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played 1 period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Might as well give it to him again. They get him down, but he was driving his way and gets it down to the 7-yard line. And the Utes headed quickly to the line. Quarterback signaling to his guys.
Return. Go!
Jackson will throw. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Utes! Quick strike through the air for the score. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. And they close the deal with the 7-yarder for the score. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. Husky's offense out there and ready to go. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
They'll need a bunch on second down. Here's a give to Washington. Tripped up at the 25 after...
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
They'll try to move the chains on third and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose, and I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, and really, really be physical, because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
What a great job by this defense setting the tone early. In the first half, they've been hitting the quarterback early and often. Make him feel uncomfortable. Make him feel that pressure. Keep getting him on the ground. That's why they've built a lead.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Stands in and takes the hit. And he throws his third pick of the day. His head has to be spinning.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. Really good balance on that last drive. They mixed it up all over the place, Jesse.
Yeah, how nice, too, to have the defense on their heels, because at this point, they don't know what's coming at them. They had problems stopping everything that last drive did.
So I think this defense would come back with a little more aggressiveness. I mean, they let them have what they wanted. Now they got to dictate to this offense a little bit more.
Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on second and 4. Making the adjustment on the play. Jackson gonna throw it. Out wide right, it's Alexander. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Fresh setter downs going to the air. Finds his man. He'll be stopped, but not before. He carries it down to the 9-yard line, and that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. The snap sets up to throw. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Wants to throw again. Looking for the goal line. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Timeout called by the Utes. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. They're on the left hash. He'll have no trouble with the distance, but that angle may give him an issue. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
On the return, it's Clark. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Oh, what vision. There he goes. Open it up. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. That dude ought to have a lethal sticker on his helmet. Anytime he touches it, it can be a score. He touched it, and it was.
No doubt. Unbelievable speed. And if you're back deep for a kickoff, obviously you've got those wheels. But to be able to get through, and guess what? No flags. You know it's going to count. Great job by the special teams being special.
Deep in the end zone, it's Fields. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Jackson will throw. Hauls it in. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Unloads it left. How about a little rhythm that you can tap your toe to on that throw and catch for the first down?
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Quarterback changing the play. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Trying to take it back.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. You just get in trouble when you try.
They take over late and they have enough time to put together a drive. Straight ahead, it's Clark. He's past the marker. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box so you can get him before he gets going. But once he got going, you could tell it was hard to get a hand on him, hard to get him to the ground.
Drops back on first down. Spits it out to the back. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch.
And sometimes when you hand it to these guys, man, it's hard to find lanes. It's very congested in the box. But nice job when you spread it out and you give him space by throwing him the football. Sometimes he can use that blazing speed and make bigger plays. I look for them to continue to find ways to get that fast dude in space.
Wants to throw one first. On the move. And the Heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And, man, it's fun to watch a defense that really knows how to pressure the quarterback and that have guys that can win up front. That's the fourth sack of the day. We're still in the first half, but they got a bunch of guys up front that twist and stunt and move and know how to rush the passer. This offense has got to find a way to get the ball out quicker and protect better up front.
Incomplete. He was looking for the score there.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On third down, he drops to throw. And it's incomplete as he was trying to finish the drive with a score.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense considering where this drive started in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
Absolutely perfect. And after the field goal, guys, they are back on top.
And I like this offense. They didn't get conservative. They stayed aggressive to go try to get points, and they get rewarded, and they take the lead and the momentum going into the half.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. Looking for space. It's Bray. Runs through a tackle. And he's taken down after a short gain, and that'll do it for us here in the first half. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin our coverage with Alabama, taking on the number 14 team, the Texas Longhorns.
Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return.
And it's the home squad, looking to come out on top in what has been a high-scoring affair. And I love that neither team fears this moment. Gotta see which defense is able to make a stand.
The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Hands it off. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. The Utes want to pick up the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Jackson gonna throw it. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
He's changing the play. Looking to throw on third. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a fourth down.
Really nice job by the defense. Here in the second half, they've got to have the mentality with the lead. If we just don't give up any more points, we get the W. We got to make big plays on third down. They made a big one there.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. DB's right up on the receivers. Sells to run, looking to pass. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half for this defense.
And after the loss on that last one, an all-important second down play from the 12. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Ripped past midfield, finally stopped at the 42, and that's the kind of chunk play that gets drives going.
That's a first down for the offense.
That last play is the kind of thing the offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40. Tells to run, wants to pass. Taking a shot. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Speed kills this offense. They've got multiple guys that can burn you. And you can see it doesn't take them long to light up the scoreboard.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. He'll bring it out. It's Fields. So the Utes are ready to begin this drive on offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Jackson will throw. He's got it. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one. And the Utes will hustle to the line. Quarterback keeps it. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense.
And you see this so much in college football, man. Now, short yard situations, you give it to your QB, you get the extra blocker, and it's just really hard to stop, man, because he still is a thrower, and there's still that threat. But nice job being physical on the line of scrimmage by this offense.
The Utes will line it up on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Unloads to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Hey, man, I want to see more of that. Like, I want to see more of this offense being aggressive, taking shots on early downs. It doesn't have to be run, pass. Like, being a little bit more diverse. They've struggled today to find big plays. That's a big one there.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Throws to the tight end. Catch in the middle, it's Andrews. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down.
Well, it feels like everybody else on offense has been getting some in the passing game this drive. Finally, they get the tight end going, too. He's like, dude, I'm good, and I'm open. Throw me the ball. And that's exactly where the quarterback goes. He's feeling it right now. He's distributing the football to a bunch of different people. And the defense right now, they have no idea who's getting it next.
We're losing. We got to put a few drives together here, but most importantly, I got to stop getting my quarterback hit. I got to give him a little bit more protection, maybe that extra second so he can get that deep ball off or make some plays for this offense.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Looking to throw again. Oh, pressure's coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
They were on the move, but two straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. Slings it downfield. What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Utes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down.
Man, you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Takes a hit as he fires. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Utah! He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Clark. He gets a block. He's got an alley. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
And he's in for the second score of the game. My goodness. Note to self. Kickoff team. Don't kick it to him anymore. Squib it. Kick it to the other guy. Just don't let that guy touch it again.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Fielded in the end zone, it's Fields. Makes a move. Just a tremendous return. Great run, great speed and vision to really set up this offense. He almost got totally loose on that one. They'll open this drive and snap it from the 44. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. Jackson will throw. Quickly complete.
How nice is it in this offense to have your best receiver playing in the slot? You're matching him up against linebackers, against safeties, or nickel corners. Nickel corners are oftentimes the defense's third best cornerback. This guy is virtually uncoverable.
The Utes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Wants to go up top on second down. Under pressure, and he avoids the sack.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman and a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
Turns into the pile. He's got first down yardage as they move it to the 44. And the Utes come to the line in the hurry-up.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Finds his man on the RPO. There he goes. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Utes are moving quickly down the field. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. Now just about ready to snap it to start the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. From the gun, it's Gray. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Jackson gonna throw it. Rushes on, and they got him.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. They go to the wide receiver screen. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Making the adjustment. Snapped on fourth down. Out wide left, it's Miller. And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the fourth down, and it paid off. And the Utes come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Down in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
And they'll take over first and 10.
Here comes the Washington offense to start this possession. And that interception might well be the nail in the coffin. Offense gets the ball back, up by 2 scores. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Couldn't find any way to get out of the end zone, and they get him for a safety. After giving up that safety, they'll have to boot it away and give it right back to them. Trying to take it back.
Return is brought down at the 33. And your Utah Utes will take over first and 10.
First down here as we dive into the college football season, a week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Jackson will throw. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. And he gets it away.
I don't care how talented you are as a quarterback, but your accuracy always goes down when you get hit. Nice job by the QB scrambling, working to his right, but he wasn't completing that pass with that pressure.
Long way to go on second down. Changing the routes with his receivers. Second down to the air. Just gets rid of that one.
And this defense has an opportunity to close this one out, right? Like, it's in the fourth quarter. You got the lead, a few more stops, and it's dub time. So pinning your ears back, rushing the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable is definitely job number 1.
Third and long coming up. From the gun, wants to pass. And he gets rid of it.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. Washington stops the clock and uses its first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Look out! And it's a sack.
That's a gutsy call, and I know the analytics. Says to go for it more often, but when you're in your own territory and now you turn the football over to the other team, points are so much easier to get. Obviously, I know, Jesse, it didn't take a color commentator to figure that out.
The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. And after that stop by the defense, a productive drive here, a couple of first downs, maybe a score, and they could put this thing away. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
And I think if you're the head coach, defensively now, obviously, you've got 3 timeouts in your back pocket. You're trailing at this point, and the offense is going to be running the football, trying to bleed the clock. They're going to take as much time off the game clock as they can before snapping it. You've got to start thinking about using some of those timeouts.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Defense in press coverage. They'll throw on third and short. Got a hand on it nicely and broke it up in the end zone.
After that incompletion on third and short, it's going to be an interesting decision for the head coach, because I know he believes in his guys to go get it here on fourth down and pad the lead, but if you kick a field goal, you make it a 2-possession game here in the second half, and I think that's the right decision.
And now on fourth down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! And that will extend their lead even further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Here he comes with the return. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. They've got the play bottled up. Fumble, it's out. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And the quarterback just couldn't bring himself to pull the trigger and get rid of the ball, and they knock it free.
So let's give the secondary tons of credit, right, Reese? They were doing an outstanding job in the back end, in coverage, not allowing any receivers open, and that's why the QB had to keep holding it and keep holding it. That allowed the pass rush to get to him, and that created the turnover.
Touchdown, Huskies. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Here comes the Utah offense to get this drive started. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Takes the handoff. It's Briggs. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Keep it on the ground. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. Quarterback signaling to his guys. Needs it here on 4th down. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over.
I think that play right there has been a big theme in this game. When it matters the most, on big-time down and distances, this defense has been able to step up and make the play when they need it most. That 4th down, great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion with a big lead now, creating a turnover on downs.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
The play fake. Fires to the wideout. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. The door looks slammed shut in this one, but that last interception may be just the slightest crack in opening here. Back's got it on the screen. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Second and long here.
Freeze! Go!
Takes a snap, wants to throw. it upfield. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Reels it in. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now, because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed 4th down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards, if that's your thing.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Calls his own number. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down.
And as a defensive guy, man, when you play a QB like this that will take off and run and has the speed to make you pay, it just limits what you can do. It limits the amount of coverages. It just makes you play a lot more hesitant. And you can see right there, man, the guy's got speed. Interested to see how this defense continues to attack this QB.
Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Timeout is called by the defense, and 12 seconds remain in the football game. We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the direct snap, it's Clark. Finding some room. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. Snap to the back. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Husky. And the stomping has commenced.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
And they did tack on the extra point. That ball skips through the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 25-yard line. After this play, the cake will be baked. Making the adjustment on the play. Jackson gonna throw it. Rush right in his face. On the run, fires downfield. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Just complete and utter dominance in this one. Outplayed their opponent and took care of business.
Yeah, total domination in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and special teams. This team came ready to play, and man, it was pedal to the metal right from the opening kickoff.
And that's how you like it. Forget the close games, forget the heartbreakers, this play could decide it. Just frying pan meat face, ball game over.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Palmer, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis saying goodbye.